Even though we've all seen a video like this recently, I figured I'd put another video up of the dump truck. Got it full of garbage again. Different garbage. And we'll go and unload it. Who doesn't like to watch a working dump truck? This furnace I was going to put in temporarily. I'm not going to use it anymore. But I found a good blower motor that's in here that I might be able to use as an exhaust fan in the shop. A lot of the fumes from welding get pretty thick in there, and I've been looking for an exhaust fan, so stay tuned for this feature in a different video. Got all the light blow away garbage in the cab and the rest of my jar of coffee. Oh, it's not actually garbage. It's recyclable. Just call it garbage because it's going away. Almost seems closed. Right up yesterday too. It had been sitting really since the last time that we took it for a ride, so turned over a few times to get the carburetor primed, but I didn't have to put gas in the car, which is always a nice feature. The carb rebuild worked, brakes held, brake pedal held well, and it warms right up. Like speedometer cable if I've ever heard it. Might need a little bit of oil in there. Fairly certain this speedometer is being powered by tiny little songbirds. This looks like it will just slide right in there. Again, we did it. Dump truck worked flawlessly. Still gotta adjust that parking brake. And we still need to feed the songbirds inside the speedometer. Things are looking good. I'd like to get some oil in that speedometer and also in the cable. And it does not look like there's super easy access. Take the cable off and put oil in there. But I'd like to get some oil in the back of the unit itself. So I'll probably unhook the speedometer, and then I may regret this decision, but I'm gonna take out the gauge cluster, and then I should be able to drop oil in the back of there pretty easy. Started to undo those screws on the top, and I could see the fuel gauge moving, so I don't think that I need to undo that one. Maybe I do. I worked my non-marring trim tool around the top side of it first, and then around the bottom side, and it seems like it's just been cemented in there over time from the little gasket. So I believe I'm on the right track. These last two screws, I do not think are attached. I could feel behind there, and all they appear to do is attach the face of the gauges to the trim. So I think we're working our way forward here. Get that last little corner unstuck. I'm gonna use both hands for that to be as fragile as I can. Okay, phase one complete. Even kept that little gasket in good shape all the way around there, which I was surprised at. Couldn't quite get a good enough grip on the cable from down below. I'm gonna go back there with a little pair of pliers and try to loosen that off. We got our cable unattached and a nice downward angle on our speedometer unit. I remember old timers when I was a kid always saying that they lubricated speedometers with graphite. I had to do this similar job on the couch the other day before we went to the mainland. The couch shop manual says to use 10 weight oil on the back of the speedometer, and the couch actually has a little oiling applicator tube that you can put oil into, unlike this one. I think I need to just drop it back into the back of the unit. But I couldn't find any 10 weight oil at the hardware store. But I did find this stuff, and it says graphited on there, and it says it's for guns, reels, and other fine mechanisms. This would be a fine mechanism, a very fine mechanism. So let's see if it works. I'm also probably gonna put a little bit down the cable itself. All right, I got ample graphite in the cable and in the back of the speedometer and all over my hands. So we should be good there. Now we'll put it back together. Go for a cruise, see if it worked. I think another thing we'll try is the 2-speed rear axle. We'll be very brave and we'll try it out. Now, I did say brave and not stupid, so we'll bring the tools as well. I think we'll start by taking this ancient tape off of there, because if there's anything that this tape is telling us, it's probably saying this works really well. Go ahead, try it out. This is pull to park. It's a 2-speed rear axle. I don't know why you would want high. I don't know why you'd want to be in high gear to park it. Let's see. Nothing to see here. Seems like maybe we got a little more top end when that clicked in. We'll have to do a little more research on two-speed rear ends. I know there's a governor in the couch, and that's how it knows when to switch gears, so maybe there's a little governor in the axle. Cable is sounding better, still jumping. Hopefully as the oil works its way down through the cable housing, it'll get a little better. I think more research is required regarding the switch for the two-speed rear axle. I don't fully understand that, but I bet I can figure it out. Other than that, another successful day in the dump truck. Glad to have it.